Hello to all my future subordinates. I'm here today to do my best to sway your pedantic minds in order to earn your vote in this year's Student Council President election. I'll be honest, I don't have some of the qualities my fellow candidates do. I don't have Abby's dynamite knees or Mary's ability to perform Celine Dion. But you know what I do have? Tenacity. Tenacity, the quality or fact of being very determined. I put my mind to my work, and I make sure it's the best version I can be. Whenever I have a project, I do it to its fullest. And I plan to apply that work ethic if I become your president. I want to get stuff done, no sitting around. You know, hip-hop legend Snoop Dogg once told me during my recovery from my career-ending surgery, if it's flipping hamburgers at McDonald's, be the best hamburger flipper in the world. Miranda Cook is my McDonald's, and I'm the Burger King. I think it's so important for students to have a voice in our decisions. A student council run by me would be one that listens to the student body. One thing I've noticed as a sophomore with my peers is frustration concerning privs. I want to work to make privs a clear thing and work with admins to make sure that it's consistent with all teachers. I want to make sure people can truly take advantage of what they've earned at all appropriate times. Another place where I plan to put clarity is within the clubs at Miranda Cook. I think there's so many great clubs, including Knitting Club, which I'm a part of, where I made this beautiful wrist scarf that goes on like this. And I feel like these clubs aren't represented nearly enough, which is why I would want to have regular club fairs to get people involved. I feel like representation is important in other places too, which is why I'd utilize my platform to highlight all of the successes in groups school-wide, and not just from sports. I'd also use it to acknowledge other religious holidays that may be celebrated around the school and keep people informed on them. With all this being said, my main goal as your student president would be improve the student life and school spirit. Since COVID, student life hasn't been the same, and I want to make it my mission to bring us back to where we were before and better. Concerning student life, I want to spread awareness about all the amazing things offered in the Health Center and Media Center, including the Writing Center that Ms. Skilmet created, and maybe work to enhance some of these things. I also want to reinstate the Senior Beach, which for those who do not know is the area of grass across from the PAC where the seniors used to be able to eat lunch. It's a great way to get outside for a bit of a break and a nice extra privilege for the seniors. Concerning school spirit, I want to improve attendance to all games, which is why I plan to create incentives for attending sports games, such as getting entered to win prizes every time you buy a ticket, meaning the more games you attend, the better your chances are to win. I want to start having more pep rallies before games to get our athletes and fans pumped up, and I want to use these pep rallies to feature other exciting feats students at the school have accomplished. I recognize spaces such as these aren't for everyone too, so I want to make sure they are optional and make sure there are other options available for people not wanting to participate. Making the Bear Cave as enjoyable as possible is very important as well, which is why I want to bring it to the next level, including merch guns, the bear suit, bucket drums, and possibly creating a sponsored VIP section. I also want to look into getting more musical elements involved in halftime, however that occurs. These are just some of the ideas I have for improving school spirit, involvement, and representation. I like to think of myself as a very creative thinker, which I think is a great quality to have in this role for introducing new, exciting ideas to improve our school's general welfare. I'm able to lead groups and communicate my thoughts in order to get what I promise done. I may not have a fully functioning right leg, but that does not hold me back. Well, it does kind of hold me back. I can't walk. But who said a great leader had to walk? Take U.S. President Franklin Roosevelt, who spent half of his life in a wheelchair. Franklin Roosevelt helped end one of the biggest U.S. crises, the Great Depression. Do the same for Miranda Cook and pull us out of our own Great Depression. The final thing I wanted to say, and possibly my best reason as to why I deserve this position, goes out to all the woo girls out there